an opportunity, I think, for the Republicans to look at this and say, President Obama has spent the last 7 years playing hardball. He has done everything allowed under the Constitution and a lot of things that are not allowed by the Constitution or by federal law. He has played hardball. The Republicans have passed up virtually every opportunity to do the same. This is an opportunity for the Republican Party to show America what they can do and say, Mr. President, you go right ahead and nominate somebody. We'll look at the name, and then we might or might not even vote on it. The Constitution does not require us to do either one. Frank Gaffney joined me to talk about who's going to fill the shoes of Justice Scalia. And Donald Trump is looking for an apology for the false ad run against him. And Ted Cruz may be facing a very real lawsuit. And we'll get your phone calls and your emails, too. I want to sound off just a bit on this piece of news involving Uber drivers. And I have no dog in the fight. I have no ownership interest. I haven't done commercials for Uber or anything like that. I'm not an Uber driver. I know a couple of people who are, and some of them are very unhappy about it. Uber has said new lower fares are going to bring in more paying riders. But the drivers who work for Uber as independent contractors say they don't like it. They've got to drive more to be able to make the money they want to make. Uber has slashed fares in over 100 North American cities last week. Welcome to the free marketplace. The company says it's an effort to boost business during the slower winter months. And the company says its numbers show that lower fares actually boost the driver's earnings by bringing more customers onto the app. Ordinarily, if you work for a company, and the company, say you work for a big chain retail store, and the company announces a sale, the workers at that company don't have to take anything out of the paycheck because they're not owners of the company. Uber drivers are effectively half owners of the company. Half the money goes to them, half of it goes to the company. The company does its end of the work. The drivers do their end of the work. And if you want to draw more customers into a store or into partaking in a particular service, there's no better way than cutting the cost. We'll get your calls as well. Let me bring on Sarah, who's a naysayer. Hey, Sarah, naysayers always go first on my show. What's on your mind?
I'm just wondering, if this were a different president, let's say the president before President Obama, would you wait a year to elect a Supreme Court justice? Would you find justification for that? A whole year until we elect a new president, even though this president won by 5 million votes? Did you get that?
Yes, he did win by 5 million votes.
5 million votes of people who are still living in this country. So tell me why you're going to take my president's right away a year from your hands. Because I wouldn't have ever considered taking it away from George Bush.